Hello, that's private. That's no, that's private. No, that's private. That's private.
Sean, Sean! You need to stop it now. I cried so much. Oh my gosh, look outside. We woke up to white snow. This is pretty. It's not a lot, but it's pretty. Can y'all see me? Guys, look. Got pulled back out these boots. Guys, I've had these for years. I love them. Wow. Winter is here, guys. Winter is here. Look at that. Snow, what a snow. Hello, baby. Oh, gosh. Shania. Oh my gosh. Guys, look. This is my car. The other car, obviously. Guys, I saw when it started to snow, but I was actually headed to bed. Yeah, I was like, I bet you when we wake up in the morning, the whole place is gonna be white out, and it's not like a whole heap of snow, but it's nice. Sean got to see the snow for the first time. He actually saw when it was snowing last night. He saw it before me because he told me it was snowing. Yeah, because he was out, so he saw that it was snowing. I was like, what? It's not snowing over here. But then shortly after it started to snow, I don't know. Like, I don't really like winter, right? But snow just puts you in this cheerful mood as well. But you just want it for a couple of days and that's it. You know what I mean? Because the place is cold, but it feels so nice. Oh, and this car is nice. Sean, oh yeah, I see Sean a while ago. He warmed up the car nice for me. Oh, because I didn't have time to be in here all like trying to warm up, because that's winter life, y'all. You come in the car and you're like waiting for it to warm up and all of that jazz. So it's like I'm glad that the car was nice and warm for us. Again, I'm waiting for ShéKayla. You know how it is. Still in downstairs. She better hurry come down, because once there's snow on the road and all of that, usually that comes with traffic. But anyways, yes, so it's actually a few days later since y'all last seen me, and it's just crazy because it's been cold all week, and I told you guys that it was the coldest day the other day, but obviously it didn't snow, but we were warned that, you know, there's like an Arctic blast, you know, and some parts of the UK had some heavy snow, but not us. We hardly get heavy snow over here, you know, because the place has been so cold. I ain't went nowhere. I haven't gone anywhere. I haven't vlogged, so that's why I'm picking up the vlog today on this snowy day. Kayla, say good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, so we're off to school now, y'all. So I'm gonna see if I could capture some footage. I'll probably let ShéKayla record if there's like any kind of thing, and just to show you guys what the road is actually looking like. All right, so I'll catch you guys in a second. Bye. Hey people, are you ShéKayla? Oh, why you look so angelic with my dry lips? I haven't moisturized yet. But anyways, guys, Sean has a little errand to run. I'm not going anywhere really. I am just going for the drive. It's not far from here, but yeah, so it's so cool. Where's my phone? Oh, my phone is in my pocket. Hold on, let me chat to you guys when I get downstairs. I don't want Sean to drive away with me, because he already gone downstairs with River. My lips so dry. My chapstick is in the car. Y'all, it's cold out here. Y'all could see. There's still some snow. Settled. Just a little bit. Look at the car. Yeah, but we're not driving that car. We're driving the other car. So, yeah. Well on. Yes, my beautiful people. I am back. So I think by the time you guys are getting this vlog, right, it's going to be, wait, let me see, y'all getting this vlog on the 18th, Sunday the 18th. Today is actually Wednesday the 14th. Yeah, so as I said, Sean is just doing a quick little errand, and I just said I'm gonna jump in with him, you know, just for a little drive out, because River hasn't really left the house in a bit, you know, because he's been chilling with his daddy while I do the little school runs, because Sean had some days off from work and whatever. Yeah, so it's gonna be the 18th, and I know, judging from like some of the comments, some of y'all like, yeah, I'm baking up my Christmas cake. So I know some of y'all bake up y'all cake already. So anyhow, I am planning to bake a black cake, right? No,
it's not black cake, it's Christmas cake. Yeah, sir.
A black cake, Sean.
Jamaican, that's a black cake. Jamaican's a Christmas cake.
My mother is calling, but I'm gonna have to call her back because we need the GPS. There's Sean poking his nose in my black cake business.
It's not black cake though, it's Christmas cake. Any Jamaican say black cake?
Yeah, Sean, sometimes they do. The road open, man. Sorry, for this purpose of just for Sean's sake, rum cake or just Christmas cake. But what you want me to say, Christmas cake? Like I'm baking a Christmas cake. Am I baking a Christmas cake though?
Are you?
No. Well, it's a rum cake. That's usually gets baked around Christmas. So anyways, I already bought my fruits, and I figured I'm gonna soak them. So Sean, you pull over and get the rum for me, right?
Sure.
Okay, so I asked Sean to get the rest ingredients for me, the rum and so I can bake it this weekend. So I'll probably show you guys some of that on Saturday. I'll bake it on Saturday or Sunday, so maybe you won't see, because I'll probably do that on Sunday when this vlog is gonna drop. I'll be baking or something like that. So at least Sean could eat up his little cake.
Me, right? At least me can eat up my little cake, and not you eat up your little cake, right?
No, but babe, this is like, it's for you.
Yeah, you're more excited about this cake than me.
I am. Okay, so here's the thing, people, right? I don't celebrate the holidays as such, right?
That's why you don't want to call it Christmas cake.
No.
Oh, your black cake.
But no, in Anguilla we call it black cake. In a lot of other Caribbean islands they call it black cake, Sean. It's black cake. It is. Honestly, tell him what it's called. You could say Christmas cake, you could say black cake, you could say rum cake, whatever. It's the same thing.
No, we know it's the same thing. It's just what we say, you know.
Anyhow, so even though like China indicate a car behind you, you know. So even though I'm not the whole Christmas, Merry Christmas type of thing, this time of year is when they normally bake these cakes and black cake, well, Christmas cake all over the place, and it gets you in the mood for it. So there's every Christmas, it doesn't matter if I do not celebrate it and do gift giving and all of that stuff, I have to buy the cake because that is when people bake it for. However, in the past I have baked my own cake. You know, I used to go over by my friend Melissa, and we used to, like, 2 years in a row we baked cake. So this year I'm gonna do that and do my own cake at home, especially now that I have Sean as well, and he could get a little festive with his little black cake that I'm gonna bake and stuff like that, and some other little stuff. So that's what I'm planning to do. I'm gonna do a little baking, and I'll show you guys some of that. So let me lock this door before you make somebody drive off with me. Sean left the engine running, but y'all know, tell me if you guys do that, because anybody, if I'm driving in a car with somebody and they like pull over and they like have to quickly jump out to run in the shop or whatever, but they left the engine running because the AC is on or the heating is on, I have to lock the doors because a random person could just run up, you know. People be like, what random person? You never know. Same thing when I'm at a traffic light, and if my doors are not, I always check if my doors are locked, because that's just me. Safety first. Yeah, so yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And today is actually the day that we're gonna give River, is River awake? He fell asleep. He's sleeping now. So today when we get home, I'm actually gonna be giving River. Sean is coming back. I'm actually gonna be giving. Yeah, I could see him. We're actually gonna be giving River water for the first time. We're gonna give him water for the first time. He ain't eat yet. I know we said that we were gonna give him the food, but we ain't give him no food yet. But we're gonna try him with some water and see how he likes that. And yes, I'll show you guys his reaction anyways. But y'all will probably see it before this vlog because I'm gonna upload it on TikTok and on his Instagram as well. So if y'all ain't following him on Instagram, make sure that you follow him. And by the way, guys, I upload a lot of shorts, YouTube shorts, a little short, like under 1 minute type of videos, so you guys can always check my page. I don't think you get notification for it, but if you go back on my YouTube page and search, you'll see all of my shorts videos. I do loads of them now, and I tend to like post some of those on TikTok. Sean, were you frightened me like that for?
What?
Were you jumping like that for? He jumped like that, like I'm like thinking there's something wrong with him, like he catching a seizure or something. I need to call Jackie as well.
Where else we need to go?
Just by the shop to, oh babe, I want to ask you for a favor.
Alright then.
Can you stop by the McDonald's when we reach around there, so please? I want to get a frappe. Thanks. Guys, I stopped by McDonald's. No, oh, you can't order from here. Is that one? I don't think this one working. Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Wait, name, make what?
Oreo McFlurry.
Let me get one Oreo McFlurry.
One Oreo McFlurry, anything else?
And what is frappe? Caramel frappe.
2 caramel frappe.
Frappe, not a frappe.
Medium or large?
Medium.
Sean said frappe.
Yeah.
And a pie. Apple pie, please.
And an apple pie. And a large fry.
And large fries. Anything else?
That's it.
Thank you.
Oh, what's that Oasis drink?
I don't know.
I got that caramel waffle latte. Do you remember? Wasn't it you was with? It was awful. You know, every Christmas these fast food joints have them little festive menus and stuff like that. I'm never buying that. Stick to what you know sometimes, because when you're trying these festive items on the menu, it ain't even worth it. Yes, I'm getting a caramel frappe. Yes. Wait, what he ordering? So we've been behind at this car. We don't order because you know you can order from there and you can order from right here, and he's been in front of us forever. Like, how big is his family? What is he ordering? Yeah, I want to see the menu. This is what the menu look like. Hi there, we'll be right with you. So they have this McCrispy. This is really nice. I've never had the Big Tasty. Check the prices. $7.59 for a McTasty meal, Sean. McDonald's gets expensive. Back in the day, that would have cost like £4 or something. I've never had those cheese melt dippers. Yeah, people, so that's the menu, like part of it. Not just the things that they want you to buy, which is why they got it on this display right in front of us. And it's probably the most expensive meal right about now, because see, they have like the little normal ones underneath, more to choose from. The ones that cost like £4 and £5, they got them underneath of these big ones. Good marketing. Oh, I know, because I keep putting it between my legs. So good. Oh guys, look at this. Oh sugar, they can't even see. It's a plane. It's about to land. So we're actually driving past the airport. Well, kinda. Yeah, close to the airport. I know what I had to bring up. I showed you guys the clips of the snow earlier, and I did post like a shot on YouTube as well with Sean scraping the ice for the first time, like proper thick ice. Sean was like, mother. Oh guys, y'all need to go and watch that shot. Like Sean was like scraping them, like I bet you right in this moment in time Sean was like, I didn't have to do this in Florida, you know. Sean every morning scraping off this ice. But I wanted to come on here just to say like how you finding the winter so far, because it is your first winter in England. How do you find it?
It's alright.
Don't try to answer like you're tough enough, Sean, and it's all good. Because we know not people don't come up in cold places and experience winter and say it's alright. Like you're some big tough dog. Like you've been in this before.
No, it's okay.
-5 is okay when you're a customer getting like scorching hot weather where you need AC turn up and all kind of thing. Don't play with me. Who you fooling? Who you trying to fool? Sean, be honest now. You don't, Sean, we don't lie to our audiences or pretend, you know, this is real. They get the real deal. So be real. How are you finding winter being under these -5 and -6 and them kind of low temperatures here? Because it's freezing. And I've been here for 9 years and I could never get used to it. You understand? Because I absolutely hate it. I hate when my fingers feel like it's on fire. I hate the dry, cracky lips. I hate the cold car with the ice and the scraping and the de-icing and the defrosting. And I hate it. I don't like to be cold. So you can't come and tell me that it's absolutely fine. So
no.
how is it?
Fine and alright is two different things. So okay, it's obviously it is cold, but I'm not living in the cold. When I come inside, it's warm. When I go to work, it's warm.
Yes, but
when I come in the car, it's warm.
But it's not warm as you go in the car though. You stay outside and you have to like get the ice off and the car have to like warm up and stuff like that. You don't come in the car and find the car warm. Do you?
I can live with it.
You can live with it.
Yeah, it's alright.
You like the coolness of it all.
I don't love it or hate it. It's alright. No, it's alright. You know, it's, as a matter of fact, I was expecting cola.
Okay. And how was your experience with the snow? How did you feel about that? Because did you record it when it was snowing?
No, I record it afterwards. It's alright.
Sean, you look it. Sean, you need to stop it, you know? Who comes and experience snow for the first time and talk about it's alright? Snow? I was on the phone with him, right? Because he was out and he was like, oh, it's snowing. He's like, I never know it's a snow feel on my eyes, dropping on my eyelids. That's what you say? He didn't know snow feel like that. How did it feel? What did you expect it to feel like? Cotton?
No, it's just dropping in my eyes and
how did it feel?
It just melt and just, it's a weird feeling.
Did you taste it?
No.
You didn't taste none of it? It's just like a normal slush, isn't it? For those of you guys from the Caribbean or hot climates that have never experienced snow, snow is just slush. It's like if you ever had a slushy, like crushed up ice. That's all it is exactly. It's just ice. So ice falling from the sky. When I was younger, obviously growing up in the Caribbean,
There's summer.
I showed him already. Growing up in the Caribbean, I don't know, you always have this thought of like cotton, as if it's cotton falling from the sky, you know? I didn't think that it was actual ice. So you hear about snow all the time, but when you're a kid or if you don't know much about it, you don't realize like it's ice. It's just normal ice.
So when you were a kid, you thought it was cotton?
Yeah, when I was really young, I always thought like it because it looked so nice and fluffy. So I didn't know that it was actual ice. Obviously, when I grew up, I knew that it was ice. But when I was a kid,
how old did you know it was ice? Like 13, 14?
I can't pinpoint the age, Sean. What are you trying to say? That I should have known? I don't know, but just know that when I was
when
a
I
kid.
went to high school, I realized that it was ice.
So you didn't always know?
Huh?
You thought it was cotton too?
No, I always knew it was ice.
So you're holding these hostage, so Sean?
I'm saying when you went to high school, that's when you realized that it wasn't.
No.
In science class.
It was before.
In science class, the teacher said, what falls from the sky? You put up your hand and say, can.
Sean, a whole heap of traffic. Ah. Whoa. But it's still the fastest route, not true? Oh my gosh, a lot of traffic, man.
I don't know now.
This is ridiculous. Let me tell you guys a little story. Sean heard this story a million times. Hold on. And yes, I'm eating and talking. I don't want my mother and my YouTube mommy to say, SK, when you're vlogging, please do not eat like how you pulled me up on my chewing the other day. So anyways, when I was...
Where are you going? Because he was going right, then he goes
change
left.
your mind.
So we can go change full mind too?
And go where Sean, cause where that lead to.
Must know a shortcut.
You want to follow him? Y'all ever been in a long line of traffic and then you just see the car in front of you, just pull out, spin around? It's like, but where them going? Because I thought we were all headed in the same direction. So what do you know that I don't?
Shortcut.
So tell Sean go follow him, because he just spin around in front of us and gone the other way. So back to my story. When I was 10, I was meant to go on a field trip to America, to Maine.
You gotta let that go, you know.
But Sean, we talking about snow, so I'm gonna tell them about my experience
That you didn't have?
that I didn't have. Yes, when I was 10 years old, I was supposed to go on a field trip to America, to the state of Maine. Maine is a state? Yeah, Maine. And you know, Maine is always like very snowy and cold and everything. And all my friends, all my classmates who had, because we had pen pals. So my teacher, I'll tell you, my grade 5 teacher, the university that he went to, this other guy, he met this guy. And obviously now they both turned out to be teachers, and then they both ended up teaching like a grade 5 class kind of thing. And they decided, well, you're a grade 5 teacher, I'm a grade 5 teacher, how about we let our students exchange letters? They can become pen pals, right? That is so cool. So while they decided to do that, I got chosen to get a pen pal. My pen pal name was something another Haycock. That was her surname. So anyways, they decided no, they're gonna, how about the students get to meet each other? So we had to fly to America. At the time, Anguillians did not have, oh, at the time I still had my Jamaican passport. When I was 10, I still had a Jamaican passport. I did not have any British citizenship yet when I was 10. I think I got citizenship when I was like 11, 12. So I had to send off for a visa, and like most all Anguillians had to do the same as well. So even my Anguillian friends, the Anguilla passport could not take us to America. It couldn't take us to America at all. Sean, you know that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Anguilla passport cannot take us to America, even up to today. And back then, England did not offer us to have their passports, which is the European passport. We didn't have that either way. So all the Anguillians who had Anguilla passports, they had to apply for the visa as well. And at the time, the visa cost like $40, 40 US. So all the passports were sent up to Barbados, because Anguilla doesn't have an embassy. When we needed visas, you had to go all the way to Barbados for the interview if you wanted like a US visa and all of that stuff. It was in Barbados. So the passports came back, and it did not have, all our passports came back now, and some of the kids got visas, some didn't. Surprise, surprise, I was one that didn't get one. In my head, it's like, it's because I have a Jamaican passport. But some of the Anguilla kids didn't get either, while some had, like, you had one girl, she got like a 10-year visa. Some got the visa for exactly 2 weeks. Some got 6 months. Some got 2 years. So they were just giving people visas different lengths of time, right? So they ended up speaking to someone at the embassy in Barbados and saying, you know what, their kids, it's for a field trip. It's basically a field trip, but out of country. They explained the situation, and the embassy okay. The embassy said, okay, send the passports back and they will issue it. That was the agreement, because their children, we can't run off. We're not going to run off in America, you know. But obviously I have to pay the visa fee again. My dad, he was like, yeah, just forget about that, because it's a waste of time and blah blah blah, and don't worry, next year or whenever I could always take you on a trip and stuff like that. So just, yeah, you're not gonna bother go. I cried so much. I cried so much because all my friends were going. We even were picking up donations and all of that, and you know, you get excited, you already start to like buy clothes, like special clothes, and because it's just a visa you're waiting for before you purchase a ticket. And then we were off, we were supposed to go, I think it was around April, yeah, for Easter, and they were going away for the whole like 2 weeks. And I was like, I really want to go, and it didn't work. Remember, we're going this way. It didn't work out, and I didn't go. And Sean is telling me I need to let it go because it's something I talk about. You know, when you talk about like some like disappointment, when parents disappoint their children, that's something that even though I was 10 years old and I'm 34 years old now, it's still on my mind up to today. Because my dad didn't take me anywhere. Anyway, the first time I've been to America, I took myself. But you know, at the time you're gonna tell kids anything, like, yeah, don't worry, I'll take you on a trip. And of course I used to go away every year, yes, but I used to always go back to Jamaica, because if you're new here, I grew up in Anguilla, left Jamaica when I was 7, and I was living with my dad in Anguilla with his wife, and my mom was still living in Jamaica. So every year I would fly back to Jamaica to visit her. So that's the only country I ever used to fly to when I was younger, just going back home and spending the summer there with my mom. So he didn't take me to America, and it's just still in my head because my friends came back, and they came back with a lot of pictures. And this is the story, this is the whole point of the story, the snow. They got to experience snow for the first time, and everyone was telling their stories, how cold it was, who went ice skating, who made a snowman, who was doing snowball fights. And
none of them went ice skating. None of them.
They did. They have pictures out in the snow. You know, they told stories of when they went outside.
Ice skating?
Something.
None of them.
They went to like rinks, you know, the lakes would be frozen up and you could play and stuff like that.
They lied.
Anyways, they had pictures, yeah. So they were having the time of their lives, and I just wanted to cry because I was like, I missed out on this nice time.
I'll take you ice skating. I'll take you ice skating.
Sean, leave me alone, huh? It's not about the ice skating, Sean. It's about the snow.
I'm gonna go get the rum, and I'll take her ice skating.
Anyway, what rum you can buy? The Rain Nephew?
Yeah.
And Red Label as well?
Sure.
Thank you. Right, guys? I mean, oh, this is so much better. Why didn't I turn on the light before? And face the light. Jeez. I gotta know how to like put this camera, you know, face the light, right? Yeah, so you know, when they come back with the stories, and to think that I never got to experience it, it was heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking for your kids. So from that experience, from that life experience, I kind of took that into adulthood, where it's like, no, I don't make promises to ShéKayla at all. I don't promise her that I'm gonna take her here, I'm gonna take her there, I'm gonna buy this for her, because anything can happen and those plans fall through. You know what I mean? Those plans could fall through, and then you have a very disappointed kid. You understand? And they look up to you, and they carry it with them like that time. You know, so my dad was that type, and being a parent myself, you know, you do experience these kind of things where you promise your kids something, or you intend to get them a gift or take them somewhere, or you make plans for a weekend and say, okay, next weekend we're gonna go bowling, but then next weekend something happens, or you know, a rainy day happens where, you know, you gotta choose, like, we actually need the money for this, or we need to do this on this date. We can't go on this date because we need to go to that place instead, because that's really important, you know. And then you have a disappointed kid and say, you always break your promises. So stop promising them stuff. If that's what you do, don't promise them. Just maybe do it as like a surprise. And Sean is like that too. Sean never ever, Sean doesn't tell anybody anything unless everything is booked and sorted and organized and stuff, because up to a point where it won't fall through, in a sense, you know. So my dad was kind of like that, like, and I'm sure that he meant well, and at the time when he like promising this stuff, like, I'm gonna get you this, he did mean it at the time, but then things happen, and then, you know, I forgive him for that though, but it's just something that I never forgot. Sure, that was quick. Did I have the Real Nephew?
Yeah.
You see?
It's Real Nephew.
That was quick, boy. Ooh, see? Got the rare nephew and you got the red label wine. Whoa, shut it. So
I figured we don't need the big bottle. This is good enough to bake with.
Yeah, because I'm just baking a small cake.
That's it? A small cake?
What do you want me to make? Sean, cake that took a lot of rum.
So what's the sense?
Because I'm soaking the fruits. When you're soaking the fruit does take up the fruit. You're gonna see how much that rum disappear.
Just one small cake for the whole Christmas. Big Christmas.
I don't celebrate Christmas, baby. No, I'm baking other cakes.
Why can't be one regular cake? Why it have to be one small?
I'm gonna bake it's gonna come out to be because I'm gonna bake it in the big old pan.
Nobody never bake one cake for Christmas yet. All my years, my mother
Okay,
bake
Sean.
3, 4.
I'll bake 2 cakes, Sean.
5 cake.
I'll bake 2 cakes, Sean. But just know that we might have to buy more rum because when I soak the fruits is gonna soak up all of the rum, and then we're gonna need more rum. You get what I'm saying?
I hear you.
So we might need 2 bottles of rum. Because when you bake the cake, obviously you'd have to but then we got the red label. We should be fine. We could get 2 cakes. Yeah, we can get 2 cakes. Anyways, enough of me chatting and reminiscing about my snow missing days and whatever. Let me put on my seatbelt.
So the Lord bless you with so much snow now. That's how it is.
You think that's why I was blessed to live in the UK?
Blessed you with all this snow right now. You missed out before. A lot of those people went on the trip. They're in Anguilla right now. No snow.
Yeah, heating them backside.
Heat. I know the Lord bless you with snow.
I'm so hot.
So good things come to those who
wait.
That's how it is. See? Alright, it's a blessing.
That's true.
The Lord says snow galore.
That's true. That's true. That is so true. But you know, Sean, the how you just say good things come to those who wait. You know the message I shared with you yesterday. Yesterday I shared a message with Sean because sometimes I go through but I see belt is gonna be keep pinging because sometimes I go through old messages.
You buy your own car and it's telling you what to do.
Yeah, because it's safety, ain't it? That's why. Some people back home just put the seatbelt behind them so I could stop making the noise. Yeah, so sometimes I go through our messages, right? And old messages from way back when. And 5 years ago, Sean sent me a message, asked me what I'm doing, whatever, and I'm laying in bed thinking about life.
Hello, that's private.
Sean,
No, that's private. No, that's private.
Sean, but we ain't talking about nothing but stop it, man.
No, that's private.
Ends well.
No, that's private.
Sean, it ends well. You just asked me what I'm doing. I said I'm thinking about life.
Yeah, but you're gonna go further.
No, I'm not going no further, really.
Okay.
Just a tad bit. And I'm he's thinking about life too. You know, Sean told me to elaborate on that, and I say you first. And he's just thinking what the next 5 years will bring. And this was in the beginning of our relationship before we actually fell in love. This was in the little stages where the feelings had started to develop. We got feelings. The pizza had already been bought as well. It was.
Okay.
Yeah, so he said he's just thinking about what's gonna happen in the next 5 years, what the next 5 years is gonna bring. And what did I ask you again? Let's have a look. I'm just gonna go through my phone because I had a screenshot it just so I can show it to him. Yeah, he said thinking about the future, what the next 5 years will bring. And I said to him, I was like, where do you see yourself? And he said, you know what Sean said to me? He said, hopefully happy. That's what I seek. True happiness. I mean.
What? What's the problem?
That's what you said, guys. That was 5 years ago.
You're getting all cheesy on us now.
It's not cheesy, but see, my eyes getting all teary now because
Sean. That's why. See?
Because it was 5 years ago, exactly 5 years ago, y'all. And I'm just thinking it's 5 years ago to no, because this was in 2017 or in 2022, and Sean is hopefully he'll be happy. And I'm look at us, 5 years later, we got a whole family, we're married, I even have messages going back saying, you know, I don't know where our lives is gonna be, whether we'll be end up living in Florida or even California or even the UK. And Sean is like, he always used to be like, that's not happening. You know, but it's like, who would have thought that 5 years ago, when you were saying that all you seek is true happiness, like we would be here together, distance close, married, everything, and just trying to build a life together. Man, love wins all the time. I posted something on Instagram as well, a little video. Me and Mr. Wrong broke up with me twice, whatever. It's just a joke, marriage humor.
That was a nice note to end with. To end something very strong. Love sometimes, love wins. Ooh, then it end it, right?
All right, guys. Love wins, Kayla. All right, people. I'm gonna see you guys upstairs. We're gonna give River some water. Yeah, Kayla, I'm outside. I'm coming up now. Yeah, look at y'all nephew holding his bottle and drinking his water. I'll hold it up higher for them. I think he likes it. There we go. He said, guys, I can drink water. Okay, let's give it a rest now, okay? This is your water bottle. Okay. So he knows how to put it in his mouth. He just gotta learn how to put it up like this now. We gotta lift it up like this, Rev. And then suck it. Is it nice? Slow down, you're breathing too much now. Up, we gotta lift it up, up. All right. Okay. We have to slow down when we're drinking water.
Wait, that's enough. That's enough.
Okay. All right.
That's enough. Yes.
Look at his mouth.
That's enough. Okay?
Yeah. You've had enough now. No.
Hello.
Okay? There you go. Got it? There we go. Okay. River, like he been thirsty. He just had some milk, you know. Oh, grandmother calling. My mom is calling. Let grandma see you drinking. She's gonna love this. Not the water. He don't want to let it go.
I don't say I'm not drinking.
Yeah. Say hi, grandma. I'm drinking water.
So showing a video.
Yeah. That's it. Watch it.
Sleeping with him, come to make him cry.
What's up, y'all? Can y'all see me? I don't even know if you can see me. Guys, I am actually here. I'm meeting up with my work colleagues at a hub for lunch. They have no idea that I'm coming actually. My manager like contacted me and she's like, you know, we are meeting up for our annual well, it's a Christmas lunch, but anyways, we always have this lunch, you know, leading up to the Christmas period, you know, and they still try to include me and stuff for work, you know. So she's like, do you want to come? You should definitely come, you know, surprise the team and all of that stuff. So she arranged everything and they have no idea that I'm coming. And I had literally just drove past 3 of them. They didn't see me because I'm in a new car. They don't know this car, so they weren't really looking in my direction. So yeah, River is here. Yeah, right now it's like -2 degrees or something like that. It's super cold. So yeah, I'm gonna head inside, and as you know, I'm not gonna vlog inside, but I'll show you guys my food. I guess I already placed my order. I'm not having like the big old Christmas roast dinner. I'm literally gonna have a burger because it's a pub, and yeah. So I'll catch you guys in a bit. Oh my goodness, guys. So I am all done, back in the car. As you can see, lunch was absolutely delish. I'll pop it on the screen so you guys can see my lunch. So I had a nice cheeseburger. The cheeseburger was really nice, very nice, with fries, some good old British looking fries, big, and you know. And yeah, if you see down the line, I didn't want to record anybody, but yeah, you can see my colleagues are like down, you know, on the table and stuff like that, eating. Most of them had like a roast, you know, traditional British roast dinner type of thing, but yeah, I didn't want less, as I said. So, and River was actually a good boy. Is it hazy? Can you guys see me? Ooh, we've been kissed. Yeah, because my steering wheel always trying to fix outside cold, trying to warm up my hands. Oh my gosh, it's so cold. I have my gloves, got my gloves right here, but I'm just trying to warm up because I didn't come outside with them on. Jeez, it was so nice to see my colleagues though. It's so nice. They were like, when are you coming back to work? I'm like, not now. I'm enjoying the time at home, as you guys can clearly tell. So yeah, it was a nice little lunch. It was 2 hours we were together. Well, almost 2 hours. I've been here for 2 hours. So I'm gonna head home now. But just before I left the house, the librarian from, oh my gosh, it's 0 degrees now. The librarian from the school called, and you know, to just tell me that ShéKayla's been doing so good because ShéKayla reads a lot. She's been reading, oh my gosh, she's been reading a lot of books and doing really well. She reads like 1 book within a week type of thing. Like when she gets a book, guys, she's like obsessed with it. She like reads and she gets completely like drawn in. So they're like really proud of her for that, you know, like always reading and just enjoying it. She loved that type of thing, you know. So yeah, so books, and every time she finishes 1 book, she's like, okay mommy, can you buy me this book, can you buy me that book? And like money that she earns, you know, like that she gets like from doing chores or whatever, she gives it to me. She's like, I'm gonna pay for my own book, so can I give you this? And you order the book from Amazon Prime. And I'm like, all right. Yeah, so Sean is at work. I'm gonna head out now because it's now like 2:18. Yeah, stop, get something for ShéKayla, and yeah, and that's that. So yeah, I'm gonna head home. I need to go home and soak my fruits. Can you believe I didn't put the fruits in? I'll show you guys. I need to put the fruits in. So it's like some mixed fruits and the rum, so I need to do that. And then probably after that, yeah, I don't know, and just see. Yeah,